All right, so inbound leads. There's a few different ways that you can go get inbound leads. Number one is just using the Google keyword searches that we've talked about in the e-commerce prospecting. But one of the main and the most effective and efficient ways to do it is just by looking up dealer locators for brands that we know are a good fit for the Unishippers program. So across the country, you've got companies like Patagonia and Ariat that will ship product to independent retailers. They typically charge more than they need to for shipping. So we can then go to those individual retailers and tell them to start routing it on their own Unishippers UPS account and save money. So over the course of time, we have the benefit of having set up all of these different vendors and found savings with all of these different vendors for retailers. So you can just hop in here, pull a brand that you know, pull a brand like with attached savings right here. In this case, Ariat charges 26% more than Unishippers does when they ship product to retailers. So we know that if we're following Ariat leads, that there's a really good chance that we're going to be able to help the prospect. All you really do, so if you click on Ariat, we're going to go find a dealer locator for them. And most of these vendors and most of these larger brands have a dealer locator on their site. All you're going to do is put in your zip code for where you want to search. You can search all across the country for these guys. I just did Portsmouth, New Hampshire. So Red Shoe Barn is on here. These are like an independent retailer. But if you look at some of the results that are coming back, this is the difference between what a good lead is and a bad lead. So you have like Tractor Supply. You should see, Dick's Sporting Goods. You'll see Cabela's, Bass Pro Shop, those sorts of things. Those larger retailers aren't a good fit for obvious reasons. They're just huge companies that aren't really fitting the business profile for a Unishippers customer. Someone like Red Shoe Barn, though, is. So they've got links in here. You can pop open their website. I've already done that. And all you're going to do is just evaluate the website based on whether you think this is a good fit or not. So you can see they've got Red Wing shoes, they've got Chippewa, they're carrying Boggs boots. They've got a bunch of different brands in the store, and the fact that they are two different locations makes it a really good lead. So what I'll do with this one, I'm going to check to see if they're a new one first, and if there's an active rep working on it, or if it's already been put into U1. Also find out if it's an active customer. So you just want to scrub it in U1 first, and then if it's not in there, you can just dump it on your lead list here. So all you're going to do is do link to the website. I Googled the contact, the owner, Pat Murray, dump the phone number in there, and then throw your notes in for as far as an angle. So if you know the brands, like throw the brands in there. If it's a multi-location store, I'll just do 2 locations, just as a way for you to be able to reference that when you're talking to the owner. And then the rank 1 to 3, 1 being the best, and then time zone. So you're just going to compile a list of these as you're scrubbing every morning or every night, and get a really compact list that you can just rip through once you have all the info in there.